Howdy lab partners, and welcome to the Hobby Collab. Today we are tackling Carapace, and not surprisingly on Tyranids, very timely.
Yeah.
Right? Tyranid's super popular right now. Meg, you are the Tyranid person among us, and that's not saying a whole lot.
No, it's not.
And I don't mean that in a negative way. We're just not doing a lot of 40K right now, armies.
No.
Talk to us. What are we doing today?
Yeah, well, we're working on Carapace,
Right.
as you pointed out. I used to paint Tyranids when I was trying to play 40K.
Yeah.
And I love them, but as it turns out, I hate Carapace. It's really hard. It's very, I want to say labor intensive and felt so easy to mess up. So I usually just skipped it or did a dry brush.
Certainly on like the little guys, like the Termagants and stuff, right? Like 90 Termagants.
Yeah. I would choose the easy way out as much as possible when I could. But I came across this really nice Instagram tutorial from Tim Paints Minis.
Yeah. Let's take a look at this guy.
Yeah.
So this is his Instagram. Tell us a little bit about this guy, Meg, before we look at this tutorial.
I've been following him for a while. He is recently really focused on Tyranid Carapace. But again, I forget what this army is.
Death Guard.
Thanks. But there's been some Death Guard showing up. And then if you click again, there's been some Sisters of Battle.
Sisters
did I
of
get that
Battle,
right?
yeah.
Yes. Okay. Not Daughters of Cain. Man, his work is really clean and thoughtful. It's just very beautiful and rich. And the Carapace he does is so clean. I cannot get over how clean it looks. And his process was just so simple. Like when I looked at this, I was like, why haven't I been doing this the whole time?
Yeah, it's really not that. Like I was watching you do it. I haven't practiced at all, and I watched you do it a little bit just before the stream. I was like, okay, I think I can just follow along.
Yeah. Anyone, if I can pick this up, you can pick this up. I think a big part of this is having a nice brush, so I'm glad I just bought some Opus brushes to help with this. But anyway, I grabbed some shots of his, tutorial this is from his Instagram. So if you guys don't already follow, please go take a look and follow this guy. He's great. But yeah, here he does some brown Carapace. So just like me, my Carapace also starts off black. But his base is black, and then he does a mix of whatever the tone that he's going for with black. So in this case, brown. He mixed, what is it? Rhinox hide. Yeah, Rhinox hide with black, and that sets the tone for the Carapace. And he takes that most of the way up each panel as he's painting for step 1. Step 2 is grabbing the mid-tone and starting to paint those really fine lines. And this is the part that scared me the most. This has always frightened me. Like, looking at the 40K boxes and just how detailed they get and how many strokes they put in, I'm like, I don't want to do this. It's very overwhelming. But the way he does his line work feels so achievable. Like, okay, all I have to do is be steady and it will look great.
Yeah, you're going to have to do it a million times.
A million times.
It's not hard
Minimum.
to do.
Yeah. So then the final step is just lightening that value up even more and taking those fine lines up about halfway through his first level of line work. And it looks so striking when it's done. It's so beautiful and clean. I love it so much. It looks like it's glowing. From far away. But yeah, I love this guy. So I've been following him for a while and have been really excited for this stream because I was like, I can actually do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Some other Tyranids
these
of
are
his.
finished, yeah.
Yeah, these are all his finished guys. You'll see these on his Instagram page. Ooh.
Hive Tyrant.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I have not painted a Hive Tyrant in a while.
Yeah.
But I do have 2.
Nice.
And then we're back to the beginning, yeah. So that's Tim Paints Minis.
That's Tim Paints Minis.
Yeah.
Now, you have Megan's prepared a video here for us because we have like a much better camera that we're using for that. And so we want to roll this video. Now, she's going to talk over it, kind of let you know. I can just hit the
Thanks,
button
I'm like, where is it?
Okay. Tell us what's going on here.
All right. So this is me laying down that first tone of what my Carapace is red toned. So it's kind of hard to see in this video. Hopefully the viewers have a better time seeing this. But what I did was take World Bear's Red and mix it with Abaddon Black. Is it Abaddon or Abaddon? What do you guys say?
Don't get
Does it
us
matter?
started.
All right, that should be another poll. And this part was easy because you can be kind of sloppy with it. You're not doing any fine detail work here. You're just laying down a base that goes up 3/4 of the way of each panel of Carapace. So I like this.
Yeah.
And I also used my Artist Opus Series S size 3 for this.
Now, not to throw off your timing here. This is sort of like a red was mixed in here, right?
Yeah, it's hard to see.
Okay, that's okay.
But there is a little bit of red.
You can actually see it on the model. I don't know, folks
Yeah.
at home, if we'll ever get you a good enough view of showing what this red-black looks like. But
It's
okay.
hard with black Carapace.
You can see it.
Yeah, but
You
here
can see it there, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
once
see
it
it there.
dries,
Yeah.
it's a little easier. So this is my line work, and the line work is just done with pure World Bear's Red Citadel. Yeah. As far as consistency goes, it's not too runny. I almost used it straight out of the bottle. I added a little bit of water to it, but then I ended up going over the lines twice because I think maybe I had watered it down a little too much. But I just wanted to make sure it went on smooth. And this was done with my Artist Opus Series M size 1. So this line work, the second layer is Mephiston Red by Citadel. Again with my size 1. And you're just tracing lines. You're tracing your lines, but you're not going all the way up the line work. I decided to add a third layer because it's just one dude I'm working on.
Yeah.
It's not termagants. It's not like a million horde bugs. But what I did for this final color was mix Mephiston Red and Dead Red by AK together to
Seems
get
like a
this.
pink.
Yeah, it's a little bit pink, but you can't tell that it's pink once you see the whole thing done here. It blends together really nice. That I know. Some
There it
focus
goes. No,
problems.
there it
Yeah.
is, yeah.
But there it is. So I'm gonna be seeing how far I can get with my Carapace today. Yeah.
Oop, that was
did
not prepared
you get
for
enough?
was not prepared for how good that was at squirting stuff out.
Yeah. It is good
that's
at
different.
squirting things out.
Yeah, that Soup says irresponsible questions. Great. Top 3 cocktails. Go.
Oh boy.
This is easy one for you and I, right?
I guess I have to think of 3 though. Okay, so number 1 is margaritas.
Your favorite is a margarita?
I think my favorite's a margarita. My favorite is specifically the margaritas at a Key. This is a local chain.
Yeah,
I can talk about it.
they're good though.
It's good. It's like
Yeah,
they call them industrial strength margaritas. It's like a slushy and then they pour something else on top of it. It's like a shot or sangria or whatever the combo is. And yeah, they mess you up. It's great. I love them.
They're good also.
And they're delicious. Yeah, that's the important thing is that they're delicious.
Flavors.
Very flavorful, all that stuff. Look at this tiny Carapace I have to do.
It's kind of
what
a cool...
the heck am I going to do with that?
Yeah, good luck. It's kind of a cool place in general.
It's cool, yeah.
So it's good reason. But I will say this, that margarita is probably in my top 3 too.
Okay then.
But for me, it's probably like a nicely made stirred margarita.
Yeah.
I make margaritas at home. I use mezcal, not.
Oh yeah, they're nice and smoky.
They're smoky. Not.
Yeah.
I do make ones with tequila, but I use mezcal a lot.
I remember Liam came for a visit once and told you that your margaritas taste like petrol.
Or he said he liked it.
Yeah, it was good.
But he's like
it's a good kind of petrol.
Yeah, he said it could strip paint, and I was like, this is just
it's a good thing.
This is just
guys.
the International Bartenders Association recipe for a cocktail.
Yeah,
I don't know what you guys are drinking in the UK.
What do you guys do over there?
Yeah.
I lost my
Okay,
bag.
so both of us have a margarita. You're a green bag?
My rag.
Oh, me too.
Oops.
Okay, I'll get us rags in a second. We're gonna actually zoom in on you here again, Meg.
All right.
Let's do this view.
This one. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. I'm trying to fill in these little tiny Carapace. It might be a fruitless effort at this size, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
What else, Meg? What's
Oh
another
yeah.
margarita?
What else do I like? Well, cocktails. I was gonna say wine. Okay. My great aunt used to make this thing called what did she call it? I think it was just a champagne cocktail. And it was a sugar cube at the bottom with some bitters and champagne. And that was it. It was pretty simple, but really easy to drink, which is always great when you want to drink a lot. So, yeah.
Yes, an Angostura bitters.
Yeah.
And then you just pour champagne in there. Wouldn't make my top 3.
I mean, I'm a simple girl.
But it was pretty good.
Yeah, I liked it.
Okay, I'll do
Your
one of mine
turn.
now. I think another one of mine is very similar to a margarita. It's actually a classic, traditional daiquiri. And so daiquiris, at least in the U.S., have this reputation of being something a chain restaurant makes this like really sugary blended frozen version of. And those are kind of, those people turn their noses up at them. They probably don't have a lot of alcohol in them. But a daiquiri is pretty much the same thing as a margarita, except for rum instead of tequila, and then simple syrup instead of Cointreau or triple sec, right? So I am a pretty big fan of actually of the classic daiquiri.
Okay, number 3, I'm going to have to go with pretty much any, this is fair, any like tiki drink. And it's not even really, I'm just trying to help you out. And it's not even really because of the drink itself. It's because I love the glasses so much. I love tiki glasses. The drinks are usually too sweet, but I do it anyway. And anytime we go to a tiki place, I'm like, I will take that glass. If I'm drunk enough, I will just walk out with it. But usually I buy them.
Yeah, if they sell them, Meg likes to get them. Yeah, the tiki, that's the best part about tiki drinks.
Yeah.
I agree. In general, and I.
It's the cute glasses.
My favorite, I didn't give them in top 3 order soups, but I do really like Negronis a lot.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I'm a pretty big fan of Negronis. I like that kind of like weird bitter, that weird bitterness going on. Okay. It's which one of these is a real Space Marine chapter?
Okay. I probably won't get that either.
So here we go. Which one of these is actually a real Space Marine chapter? Is it 1, Bloodseekers? 2,
maybe.
Dark Eagles?
No.
3, Ultramarines?
That's real.
Or 4, Storm Apples?
Oh, I like storm apples. Okay. Let's see. Storm apples, no. Dark eagles, no. Blood Seekers, no. It's Ultramarines. I mean,
it is Ultramarines.
That's so
this one was
easy.
kind of easy because
I was like, is this a trick?
right, because it's Ultramarines. Yeah, when the Tyranids first showed up, they almost wiped out the Ultramarines. They almost wiped out their homeland, their home planet, everything.
This happens in the future, so you should be using the future tense.
When it happens, when the Tyranids show up, they almost wipe out the Ultramarines.
What?
Yeah.
Good thing I won't be around for that.
Jonathan Blake, we know this guy.
Hi, Jonathan.
First time viewer, first time super chatter. What's your favorite thing about setting up the channel so far?
Favorite thing.
What's been your favorite
wow. Thing? Okay, but real talk, Zach, I'm not even kidding right now. The best part of this was actually doing this with you.
Oh, that's very
nice.
nice.
I'm not kidding.
It has been fun. We've been working together.
It's been quite a ride.
It's been really nice. We wake up in the morning and kind of, depending on when it's been, kind of feel the other person out to see like, all right, are they like really hardcore work mode, or they want to do a little breakfast first? Or...
No, and I'm like, this last week has been the most stressful, and I get up at like 4 in the morning or 5 or 6, whatever, and I'm like, well, I guess I'm working now. I can't get back to sleep.
It's been a lot. Captain Mannering's top sandwich fillings, go.
Oh.
Like top any kind of a sandwich, like
fillings, like an ingredient or.
That could be a slice. Could it be a slice or something?
Just don't pick too small of a slice.
Yeah.
It was each like 11 inches long, I want to say at least.
Here, show.
Probably. Oh, here. Wait.
Oh.
There. Like, it was like that long.
Here, I can do it. Grass.
Get a rag. No. I don't know what's in this rag. It's not very clean.
Yeah, you want to...
I do hate the way that stuff smells.
Off the rag, I know.
Well, the rag is just dirty paint. I actually don't know when I shouldn't have done that. Now I got stuff in my mouth.
You put the rag? You did?
I didn't mean to put it in my mouth.
And I thought long and hard about what we want to do. And the thing is Liberty Fires has a legit question, man.
Oh. Wait, really? Not
Yeah.
a meme question.
Top 3 things you learned to be a better hobbyist.
Oh, oof, okay. Okay. Number 1 for me is get better paintbrushes.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I was using the cheap Amazon stuff for, like a couple years, or not couple, as long as I've been hobbying, right? Or just your brushes.
Right.
And not really caring for them the way I probably should have been. And I thought, okay, Zach and I are starting this channel. I cannot have bad paintbrushes. I need to have good paintbrushes so I don't paint like a derp on stream.
Yeah.
So I just bought 3. Like, these are the 3 sizes I use mainly, the 3 that I mentioned earlier, which is size 3, 1, and 0. And then I have a whole regimen to take care of them now. I'm very serious about my brushes. So I have my regular soap. It's just like a bar soap. I used this in college to paint, to clean my paintbrushes. Then I use the conditioner, this brush cleaner and preserver, Masters. There we go.
Yeah.
Do that next. And then when I put them away, I use brush goop, which is from Monument Hobbies. It's got a little unicorn on the front. So, of course, I love it, because I love unicorns.
Michael Cody says, this is what reminded me about Vino, by the way, Meg. Michael Cody says, you can trust someone to mod who likes AVP movies.
I know, shocking.
Oh, one thing we didn't do that we do want to mention real quick before we go.
Great.
Is we actually have snail mail. Here's our P.O. box. It's not since this is in our guest room, we didn't want to give our real address.
We're
in
not
case
telling you
any
guys
of you
where we
decide
live.
to come and kill us.
You maniacs.
Maniacs. So this is our P.O. box. Send us something. Send us snail mail.
If we get cool letters and stuff, we'd love to show it on the channel, read it out loud. As long as it's safe for work.
Yeah.
About as safe for work as we are. We're good.
Yeah, at that level, you should be okay.
But yeah, fan mail. Why not?